Okay, Thomas says we're going first, so you ready for push?
We are ready.
Okay.
Now we're ready.
Alright, we're pushing.
What's wrong with air conditioning? Okay, that's good. Alright, starting one. CN run rotation. N2 rotation, and oil pressure rising. Here we go.
We don't need to take off flaps 15 this time. We'll do flaps 5.
Okay. Are we going the right way? Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Alright, we got one started.
What else would I do?
Starting number 2.
Seriously? Look at that. Look at that. We're right on the line.
Are you doing it from the outside or inside?
Inside.
Nice.
Yeah. That was total luck, by the way. Didn't think that was going to happen.
Alright, starter cut out. Good. Taxi lights on. View off. Rest of this goddamn stuff on. I mean...
No, that's fine, that's fine.
And we are good to go.
Your squawk code and everything set up?
Must be over speeding. Squawk code is in, and since we're moving, we're not moving, we're not. We're going to call up ground. 123.45, right?
No.
Oh, no, that wasn't it. Oh,
Ground
that's
is
right.
1239.
Okay.
1239er.
Lumber ground, Omni 890 is ready for taxi.
Omni 890, Limburg ground. Christian, actually, you're with Tower. Contact ground for taxi.
Uh-oh.
123.9er. Oh, you know what?
You're with... Oh.
Yeah.
Lindbergh ground, Omni 890 ready for taxi.
Omni 890, Limburg ground, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
Runway 27 via Bravo 890. That's
Hey, Jerka, welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. Yeah, we got yelled at there. Take a drink.
Okay.
Can we squawk and Charlie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Otherwise, that'll be another drink. Hey, it's Solo Asylum. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey.
Let me get my flaps 5.
Flaps 5. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my goodness!
I got it under control.
Oh my goodness!
I had to put my plate back on the...
There's passengers aboard.
They don't know any better.
There's 72 passengers aboard. Only 35 people watching. We need more people watching. Going on another flight.
A Boeing 721 Bravo Alpha ready taxi.
That's Thomas Matthias.
That was Thomas?
That was
Boeing
Thomas.
721 Bravo Alpha.
Actually, ATCs initially make more than commercial pilots.
Follow the Boeing 737.
Commercial pilots have a much higher, I think, salary
Bravo,
cap
Contact,
over ATCs, but
737.
ATCs are probably going to have a better life in the long run, just from a money perspective.
Omni 890, verify squawking 4357.
4357, Jack.
Roger, 1 second.
No, that's... Take a drink.
Omni 890, thank you.
You're welcome, 890.
Keith's just gonna throw us off this goddamn network. Like, you guys aren't welcome here anymore. Anyway, let's check our shit. Speed brakes work. Great.
Wow. Wow.
That was all you, buddy.
Wow. That was you.
I said, do we have the right squawk code?
I know.
Yeah,
I said
we're
yes.
great. We got it. We're good. We good. We good.
You didn't check it.
I didn't know what it was. I was gone.
Good.
I was stuffing a cheeseburger in my face when you were getting clearance.
Oh man, I wish I had some warm food right now.
See, this is the thing. Frugal calls me the most informative X-Plane stream, and nights like tonight, I don't really prove that too much. Because I don't think we've really done anything informative yet this evening.
What does that sound? You got a bird flying past you?
No, I live next to a busy road, and that was a motorcycle.
Oh.
Motorcycle bird. It's pretty much all the same.
I just have thunder. Gear up. oh no! Oh, too soon?
We're not there yet. We're not at V1.
I was so excited. All right, hold on.
Hey, we got 42 now. We're getting back up there. Welcome, everybody, by the way. So, good evening, everybody. Anybody who's just tuning in, we're about to take off out of San Diego, flying out to Las Vegas on the PilotEdge network. We have been doing this now for almost 3 hours. I have been drinking since 4 o'clock for 4 hours. It's one of those evenings. I'm doing a shared cockpit flight this evening. I'm sharing the cockpit currently with Jack. Jack is Hello, Jack. Jack is of FlyJSim fame. If you don't know who FlyJSim is the
I'm not famous.
Well, Jack is the wonderful guy who made this beautiful plane that we're flying this evening. The 732 TwinJet. If anybody has any questions, comments, anything like that, please feel free to ask. Once we're up at cruise, especially, we'll be more than happy to go down the list and see what people can do. Fancy Bread, good evening, my friend. It's good to see you. And if anybody has any questions about PilotEdge stuff, too, feel free to ask. I mean, we're taking it pretty casual tonight, as you can see by Jack playing with the windshield wipers. But really, this is a serious network. People do serious things on here. And for as casual as this may seem, we have both put in quite a lot of work to make sure that we do this the right way. And if we were doing things the wrong way, or if we felt like we couldn't do this, we wouldn't be on here this evening. So if you have any questions about what we're doing, ask. I will do my best to answer. Jack will do his best to answer. More than anything else, the next hour and a half or so, I hope people have a good time. And I hope we can provide some good entertainment.
Break tower, Boeing 721 Bravo Alpha, runway 27 in sequence, ready for departure.
Oh, he's right behind us.
Boeing 721 Alpha, Limburg ground, roger.
Limburg ground, Omni 890, holding short, runway 27, ready for takeoff.
Omni 890 Berg Tower, wind 190 at 8, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 27, Omni 890. And we're good up here, Captain.
Right. A lot of 10s prepare for takeoff.
15,000 is our initial.
15,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
I got it.
Look how cleared all the way to 15,000?
It's by climb by SID.
Except maintain, though, right?
Except maintain 15,000.
Seriously?
We got to be above 14,000 by medley. We'll get there.
Well, no, but that's the altitude they gave us?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I wrote it down.
Okay.
Yeah, coming up. Okay, you go. All right.
Takeoff power set! Wait, no, hang on.
I did do the takeoff trim. You're good.
Yeah, I said it already. Now takeoff power set.
All right, I'll call out.
21 Bravo Alpha, runway 27, line up and wing.
80 knots. Oh,
Line up,
missed it.
going 1 Bravo.
Okay, you got another chance.
Oh shit. Rotate. There it goes. You're good. Just like 14 degrees. Pause it right.
Gear up.
You're going up. You're up. 3. No lights.
Flaps up.
Flaps up. Oceanside is tuned into nav 2.
Here.
Omni 890 contact for departure.
Over to departure 890.
Number one.
So got departure on the 890 with you at 13,000. 1,300. Oh, we stepped on somebody.
And I think somebody else on me. Say again.
Departure, Omni 890 with you at 2000, climbing 15.
Omni 890, SoCal departure, radar contact.
Okay, excellent.
Okay. Looks like we are 150 off of Oceanside.
Number 13151, SoCal approach, Van Nuys altimeter 2983.
Yep. We're looking for 170.
Okay. Can you give me IIS, please?
Giving you IAS. It looks like we're ignoring chat for a little while while we're taking off and concentrating.
Alright, we cool, guys. We're having a KLAS now, quite windy, should make for an interesting approach once completely toasted. Well, Cordia, we actually don't have any weather turned on right now. We were having problems with weather earlier. It was causing Jack's simulator to basically shit itself.
It did.
Itself.
Shit,
So we're flying.
shiv.
We're flying completely weatherless currently. Unfortunately, because Vegas is usually a pretty interesting airport to land at.
Gotta make our landings nice and easy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just have to ask Keith to give us a engine fire or something.
I think Keith's busy.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him at all.
SoCal departure Boeing 721 Bravo Alpha 2800 for 1500.
We got some questions for you, Jack.
Boeing
UAL 59 asks us about the Dash 8.
Radar contact.
The Dash 8's the Dash 8.
Bravo.
What do you say?
Any updates for it? Any updates coming up?
No current plans. It needs an update, but we have no current. We have other things we need that are priority. That's because it's just me.
So we're flying until this dial down here gets to 170, and we're going to make a right turn to 315, and then intercept this radio right here that we have tuned in. 293 coming off Mission Bay. Zero cockpit below 10K. Eh, you know what? That's fine. We're all friends here.
We got 42 people again. Woohoo!
Yeah. Up and up and up we go. Good to see everybody tonight. I'm so glad you could all join us. Spending your Friday evening with Jack and Ty. Not to be confused with Jack and Coke. I have now had myself a nice hearty dinner. And hopefully I'm not going to get drunk. Or too drunk, I should say. There's 170. We're going to turn to 315.
Okay.
Accept that VOR.
You're ready to intercept. We're going out to 39 DME and taking a right to 328.
It depends. Asks about code and tools and things that you use to build these aircrafts.
It's more of a scripting language called Lua, which is then tied into. Did you get the speed?
I got the lights for you. Yep.
And so we can have it run on all three operating systems. So it's Lua scripting, a lot of it, and you know, I use Modo to do all the modeling, and I have Photoshop to do all the texturing, and a good camera to take reference pictures. I don't know. I just don't find it very special. I guess.
That's interesting stuff. I mean,
yeah.
You built a replica airplane. I mean, come on, dude.
I've been doing it for 5 years now, and now it's kind of this.
On the 890 con Los Angeles Center 119.905. Take care.
That's 5.
Over to Los Angeles Center and 119.905. Good day, 890.
And Morales, welcome aboard. Hello from Boston, Argentina. That's a long ways away from here.
We said call center?
Yeah, it's center.
LA Center, Omni 890 with you, passing 11.7 for 15,000.
Omni 890, Los Angeles Center, good evening. Climb maintain flight level 310, clear direct Daggett VOR.
I need a vector.
Climb 310, direct Daggett VOR, Omni 890.
I need a vector to Daggett.
Can we get a vector to Daggett? 890. And then we get the frequency tuned up. Wasn't expecting him to give us
Yeah, it's kind of
113.2.
Omni 890, turn right heading 360. That's vectors for Daggett. Sorry about that.
Roger 360, vectors to Daggett, 890. Got it?
So we're not going to get Daggett. Yeah, we're not going to get Daggett for some time. But that is a very interesting vector to have.
Yeah, it is. Well, you know what? It cuts off our flight plan.
Hotel Papa, contact
Huge amount,
quite
yeah.
a bit.
0.7, yeah.
Yeah. If you want to go ahead and put Daggett in Nav 1, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what's big up. Unfortunately, Daggett, I don't pick up Daggett until... Man, I gotta get real close for Daggett. Unless they fixed it in one of the navgraph updates.
We'll see.
Boeing 721 Alpha, contact Los Angeles Center 119.95.
Everybody's super quiet tonight. What's going on? I got Ashley, I got Chevy, I got a few other people talking, but a whole bunch of people saying nothing. A little disappointing.
Well, who else is here? Anybody here who hasn't said anything? Say hi. Let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
Let's talk.
Well, I don't need departure and all that stuff anymore. So, yeah, that's that.
Anybody here who hasn't got an X-Plane yet? Picked up X-Plane, bought it. Whatever people do.
LA Center, Boeing 721 Bravo Alpha, level 150, correction, 1500.
1500, it should be 15,000.
What did he say to us?
Chevy Talk Center for 16 people, so we all good.
Number 956 Hotel Papa, SoCal approach.
Still bracing the last landing? Oh yeah, you can open your eyes. The last landing was pretty good.
Palm Springs winds 32017, gust 23. Confirm you want the 1 breeze.
I like how we're good vector. He said sorry.
Left heading 20 vectors. Visual approach runway 31 left.
I think he forgot that we were slant alpha.
Yeah.
Still on FSX. It's all good, man. There's nothing wrong with FSX. Whatever platform works for you is what matters in the end.
721 Bravo Alpha, Los Angeles Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
You guys thinking about X-Plane?
Clear direct Daggett VOR.
Level 310 direct Daggett, Boeing 1 Bravo Alpha.
VOR to VOR, most of the time DME comes available much later than the VOR signal. Sometimes not at all. It's supposed to be a behavior like this or X-Plane limitation. Some VORs do not have DME, and some DME signals, or I should say many DME signals are weaker than many VOR signals. So it is a behavior that you're going to see in real life, to the best of my understanding, is that sometimes you will be able to pick up a 4, but you will not actually be able to pick up the DME. And like there's a VOR that's going to be pretty close to us. Oh shit! What is that VOR?
That's not very nice.
What do you mean?
Okay. Just give me shit.
I don't know it off the top of my head. I know there's a VOR, a Homeland. The Homeland VOR, just east of Los Angeles, actually does not have a DME at all. So when you're and there's a pretty common star, or sorry, yeah, star that you're going to fly if you're coming into John Wayne or Long Beach. That's going to take you through that VOR, and you'll never pick up a DME signal. And that's just because it doesn't have a DME signal attached to it. So it's not necessarily.
747-8 is on sale.
What's that?
747-8 is on sale.
Nice. So it's not necessarily a feature of X-Plane, but it is something that will happen. So for anybody who's been here for a while this evening, we're now actually flying into photoreal scenery for the first time. And you'll see a pretty massive difference in how things look compared to what they were before. These are actual pictures of the LA area that have been taken and then put onto these scenery tiles. And so it makes things look a little bit more realistic. X-Plane 10, love the plane, and the Dash 8. Dash 8's
Number 956
cool
Hotel Papa, center maintain 4000 in the Palm Springs Airport, 1 o'clock, 10 miles, port the field in sight.
We don't need Orbix when we have scenery like this.
I mean,
Free.
Orbix, the thing that Orbix would give us would be better, like a lot of better airports. So one of the things we're missing right now is that a lot of airports are just completely flat.
Yeah.
And that's what, that's a big thing to get from Orbix. But I'm relatively happy with what we're seeing from X-Plane as far as free stuff goes. Like all this photoreal that you're looking at, it's all free scenery, which is pretty awesome. Chevy cries in the corner. He's probably crying because I'm completely wrong about what I'm saying, but I'm not a real pilot. I truly have no idea what I'm doing. I basically just know how to use Google. So if I say something that's completely wrong, you can tell me. I probably won't take offense to it, unless of course I know that you're wrong.
Of course, it's not close to orbit. It's free. It's not supposed to be. It's pretty damn good for free stuff. If Orbix wants to come over here, tell them. If you want them to come over to X-Plane, you got to tell them and demand it from them. It's actually really easy to develop scenery for X-Plane.
All right, Durka, man. Good to see you, buddy. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by.
13151 SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 2982.
But, I mean, what it comes down to is I don't really care. Use whatever simulator you want to use. If you like FSX,
the
it works for you, then...
fly heading 020 and advise when able direct dagging.
I used FSX for a while.
That's us. 020 direct dagging when able.
020 direct dagging when able, 890.
Yeah, I don't know when we're going to pick up Daggett, but...
Maybe some...
Hotel Papa, contact Palm Springs Tower, 119.7, take care.
See you, Flying Wilson, SoCal, we're trying to OSM scenery from Sim Heaven. I do have the OSM scenery from North America for Sim Heaven. This is actually the photoreal scenery that comes in from Sim Heaven. That's what you're looking at right now. So yeah, I fly with a lot of stuff from Sim Heaven, for sure. Scenery, the HD Mesh. So I have HD Mesh running. This is photoreal scenery from simheaven.com for the Los Angeles area. We're going to fly out of this for a little bit, go into normal scenery that is powered by the mesh, the HD Mesh, and then we'll fly back into Las Vegas scenery, Las Vegas photoreal. Thomas says look up.
I'm the 890, maintain flight level 250. For now, it's for traffic.
250 for traffic, yeah.
250 for traffic, 890.
Thomas is trying to fly over top of us, I think.
Okay. Got it? I'll get it.
Oh, the OSM, which gets real buildings. I have an OSM something or other, but I think it just covers the streets and whatnot, not necessarily the actual buildings. I have pretty much everything that I can from the Sim Heaven site. Explains the best since it runs on OSX. I mean, Chevy, if you did boot camp and went over and ran Windows, you'd be able to run other sims. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
So right after Daggett, we start the arrival.
Yep.
I love it.
Straight into it.
We're working up those hours on PilotEdge now. I haven't been flying as much as I'd wanted to.
Thomas is behind us. Where's he? There he is. I bet that's him right there. Better in Europe because open scenery is better coverage in Europe somehow. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how that stuff works in the end. I don't think we're gonna get all the way up to 310 now. I guess this 250 is gonna be the end of our climb. I almost feel like we should have just gone 29 Palms, taking the approach from there.
No.
Up and around as well. Yeah, Thomas, I saw you, man. You're catching up to me. You're gonna pass me, I think.
Did he get direct too, huh?
Yeah, he's right behind us.
He's in the 727.
Is he?
No, 73.
No,
no, this is called
737.
Yeah. Which 737?
I don't know.
700?
As always, prepared. I mean, there's plenty of options for flight simulators, and competition's never a bad thing. How is he catching up to us so quickly? Oh, maybe he's got weather. We don't have any weather pushing us along.
Yeah.
We were talking about that special flight. Probably going to be it for me.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do this, but we'll have to save the special flight for another night.
Omni 890, continue climb, maintain flight level 290 now.
290, 890.
And you can expect that as your final altitude.
Copy that, 890. Ready?
Yep, go ahead. What's my ass? I'm gonna climb like crazy here.
Yeehaw!
Oh yeah! Go get him!
Yeehaw!
Kuba, that looks pretty good. And,
That was it?
Sis fails. I'm not gonna go that far to say anything, anything that bad about PMDG, but to each their own. There's enough people in the sim market. There's enough developers at this point. We can always use more developers. We could definitely use more people flying. And hell, I've only been simming for a year and a half now. So there's still people.
You guys,
out
you're
there.
new.
I am.
You're new. I've been doing this for 7 years. This is insane.
And I don't miss.
When am I gonna stop?
I don't miss my VORs either. So just gonna throw that out there.
You don't miss them.
Like, I don't fly past them like you do.
What?
You fly past your VORs all the time.
How many VORs did we pass today? You're flying
Not
today.
Did you? But you're like 20, 30 miles, okay? You're like, oh shit,
No.
I was supposed to turn like a half an hour ago.
No, right, right. It's,
That's a possibility, Chevy. Neither confirm nor deny. Anyone running X-Plane on multiple servers? I assume by servers you mean PCs or computers. I've seen some people on the PilotEdge forums that do it, but I haven't seen anybody actually in my chat talk about that.
Do what?
Running PilotEdge using multiple PCs.
Okay. Yeah.
I've learned that I'm not really the kind of person who wants to boycott products or companies anymore. If you build a good product, I'll probably buy it. If you don't build a good product, I probably won't buy it. And that's kind of the opinion that I have on anything.
Isn't that the right opinion to have?
Depends on you. Depends on the person.
What if the person was a bad person? What if Steve Jobs was like a mass murderer? Would you still buy Apple products?
It was pretty close to it. I mean, the guy was kind of a nut job.
Okay, I'll give you that. But
I don't buy Apple products, so I guess that's the.
Well,
that's
every
the
now
one
and then
really
somebody
bad
will
example.
say like, well, that CEO did such and such, and I won't go to their company.
Okay.
Well, does that matter?
Fair enough.
No, I'm asking.
that's
Does that matter? I don't
essentially-
know if it matters.
Well, that's essentially what Sysfails is saying.
Is it? That you shouldn't go to them.
Oh, hey, we picked up VOR.
Excellent.
You want to let the controller know that we're now tracking Daggett? He asked us to let him know.
Sure. LA Center around the 890 is now direct tag it.
Omni 890, appreciate it, thanks.
Welcome. I'm so mean. I'm so mean.
Dick.
What'd you say?
Bunch of dick. You heard me.
Well,
It's all good.
my brother's a dick. He's a detective.
I think people have a problem with PMDG because of the oh hey, fuel. Yeah, turn fuel pumps off at the center.
I was waiting for that to happen. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I think people have a problem with PMDG just because they kind of behave like the Apple of the flight sim world. A little bit on the pompous side, a little bit kind of full of themselves. And I think that's a problem that some people have with them.
They have to. They make so much money. They have to keep everything legal.
Yeah, well. They're a big company. And I mean, to be fair, everybody always hates the successful ones. You know, especially like in the X-Plane world, we're kind of the scrappy underdogs here. So we feel like we kind of need to, you know, hate on the guys who are successful, or at least some people do. I'm gonna start hating on this guy right over here, this Thomas Matthias, because he's flying faster than us. He's skipping around.
He's got more upgraded engines.
Huh?
He has more upgraded engines.
Yeah. Well, Kuba, I think there's a chance that they might kill some small developer sales, but PMDG is going to bring a crowd into X-Plane that is... They're going to bring a lot of their own people over here. So you're going to end up with a lot of new blood that's never really been in the X-Plane world. And those people, there will be a fraction of them that will eventually say, hey, I'm going to try that, you know, that analog 732 made by this FlyJSim guy. But at the same time, that we already have a group of people who... We have a pretty good niche of airplanes, and I think we have a good group of people who are going to fly those airplanes, like the 732, like, you know, the offerings that Carenado has, and this and that. And so I think that there's going to be room in the market for both. PMDG is going to bring with them a bigger audience, and everybody is going to have benefits and going to have gain from that in the long run. Like, there might be some, you know, smaller shit developers. It's like, well, really, like, you've been making bad products, and you probably shouldn't have been selling these anyway. They're going to have problems, but I don't think that's going to happen on a widespread basis. Yeah, and that's exactly, Cordia, you're exactly right. Competition is always a good thing. Whether it's competition within simulators, competition between simulators, competition between car makers.
This market is very niche. It works very differently. In many ways, we actually help each other by developing planes, you know? Because it's not a very saturated market yet. But there is that fandom. You guys talk about PMDG, most of it's fandom. As a developer myself, I know my customers stick up for me. You guys are great. But every now and then you guys say things that actually aren't true, that are positive about me. And how many times, and I'm just a small guy, I got nothing. What about PMDG? How many things that people say positive about PMDG just because they're fanboys of PMDG? And it's not actually true. PMDG is a great product. I flew the MD-11 over 60 hours on PilotEdge. A2A simulations, A3 the Strata Cruiser over 60 hours on VATSIM. Love the thing. But yeah.
Chevy, I'm a mod for both Berlin's and Frugal. I'm just going to throw that out there.
You're what?
On the 890, say Mach number.
We were doing 0.80, a little too fast actually, 890. Captain?
On the 890, okay, if you could maintain Mach 0.73 or less, that'd be great.
Roger, 7.3 or less, 890.
Damn. I figured 880's fine. We're still under the barber pole. I don't know why you keep getting so paranoid about that.
It's fuel consumption.
Whatever.
Not that bad.
Got so much gas in here right now. Yeah. I mean,
Boeing 721 Alpha cross Clara and maintain 13,000. Stand by for Vegas altimeter.
As far as Frugal and Bellins and everybody else goes, I mean,
13,000 Boeing 721 Bravo.
Everybody has their own kind of niche as to what they do when they stream. You know, even the smaller guys like Tomic and myself have very different ways and different approaches to streaming. And Frugal and Bellins are kind of the pinnacle of all of that. Frugal tries to be more on the kind of the truthful side of the content, whereas I think Bellins is more entertainment side of things. They both end up teaching you things. They both end up covering a lot of the same stuff. They both end up entertaining you.
On the 890, Clara at maintain 13,000, Vegas altimeter 2965.
Clara at 13,890. Right.
They both have, you know, those features to them, but they have very different audiences to follow too. And I think that you know, more streamers in the streaming world is nothing but a good thing. I try to watch as many streamers as I possibly can. I'm sure that there's a number of people in here that have seen me pop into their chat, and I try to be active with them, you know, try to say hi, try to do this and that. I'll offer tips if I think it's applicable. Oh, shit.
More streamers, the better. I like streaming. It's brought a lot to me. It brings me a lot of joy watching all the streamers stream. Every now and then I'll actually, you know, hop into just some random people streaming, flying my plane on Twitch, just for the hell of it. Just to watch and see and learn how other people are flying my plane, see how I can better my products.
Rick asked if you think the flight simulator will go beyond a niche product.
What? And I think the question was what I think about Bellins and Fergal. I like them. Yeah, they're fine. They're people. Everybody in this community does things slightly differently, and I like that. Some people are more reliable than others. Or yeah, that's probably I'm. See me with Ty all the time because Ty is very reliable.
Do what I can. Except when I'm sitting here and drink all night. When are we going down, by the way? We gotta go 16,000 feet. That's 50 miles out. So we should actually be descending now.
Yep. Go ahead. IS mode. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't change this over. So we're going to go to standby mode.
How did we get...
I'm going to bring this down by myself. Okay. Don't worry about it. I'll just clear it.
You got it under control?
Yep.
Just send it 250. See him up there. Stay below 7.3 anyway. Do you have Vegas tuned in? 116.9?
I'll tune it in right now.
And can you also tune 116.9 into DME2?
It's in there right now.
Yep.
Whoops. Whoops, it's in DME1. Fuck. You're right. Whoops.
I wanted standby for 1.
Okay.
And primary for 2.
116.9?
Correct.
Got it.
Omni 890, resume speed.
Resuming speed, 890. Marks are going down, really.
What's that?
Why are you at 250?
I got this guy right in front of me, and I was almost at 250 anyway.
Well, we go down faster. We're going to need it anyway.
Yes, here.
No, just pitch it down. Captain.
Sure, why not?
We gotta go to Boulder too. So 116.7.
We're not gonna make it to Boulder. We're gonna need a visual approach as soon as we're beam the airfield. Drop like a stone. Whether you get 19 or we'll get 25s. Still saying flight factor is not PMDG quality and won't buy flight factor planes.
Alright, well that's their own loss. I don't care.
I think flight factor makes a good product. I'm very happy with them.
If you don't buy something just because doesn't say PMDG on it, you're cutting yourself out from a lot of enjoyment. I flew a lot of PMDG planes, but I flew almost everything else too. But I already know you guys do that anyway. Everybody who buys one buys the other.
Pitch it down, bitch! That's right, says Fails. I like it.
Just pitch it down. Just do it.
We gotta be 250 knots at KLAS, so.
Oh, we're good with the speed. With the speed now.
Pitch it back up.
I'll set your speed. Go ahead. I'll just do it because you're just.
Okay. Whatever. Should I give it full gas while I'm at it too?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Let's make it stall a little bit. Have that.
So let's talk about our week. So I'm getting married. I leave in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 weeks for Aruba. That means a couple of things here. That means that I won't be around for like 3 weeks. I know you guys are going to miss me and all. And yeah, I'm getting married. I did the first part of my marriage.
Which means you won't see him after that either.
No, I'll just see me after. Seriously?
I don't know.
I've lived with
seriously.
I've lived with my fiance.
There's probably somebody on here who is married and knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Fair enough. I've lived with my fiance for almost 3 years now. I mean, we've pretty much been married for quite some time. In fact, a year and a half ago, we declared domestic partnership, so, yeah. This just means we get to throw a huge party on somebody else's dime.
Oh, so you're domesticated now.
Domesticated, that's a good way to look at it, yeah. So, yeah, we did the first part of that whole process of getting a marriage license today. We had to go to City Hall, fill out a whole bunch of paperwork, and then we have to wait 3 days and go back
13151, contact SoCal approach 126.7.
And yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Was that us?
No, it's somebody else.
All right.
But I mean, I'll be able to keep flying
Approach
airplanes and sitting around with you guys until the whole kids thing starts to happen. Once we get to a point where it's like, oh, we're gonna have children now, then I will probably lose some time there.
Oh,
Exterminator's married and still here on a Friday night for 4 hours.
1315 no problem. Turn left heading 300 vectors.
Glad you decided to spend your 4 hours.
Information
left,
echo.
And maintain
0 Zulu weather. Sky clear, visibility more than 15.
I was tuning in
dew point -10.
the tower frequency for
Wind
Vegas.
calm. Altimeter
So
2992.
13151 in 4000.
Whatever.
El Monte
I'm gonna put
information
121.
echo.
Okay.
0.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna work with it. Okay.
We're still closer to Almonte than Vegas, I guess. Do not have kids.
Is that what
don't
that
live
was?
your life
El
like
Monte
that.
information
Yeah.
echo. 0
That's probably the ATIS for El Monte.
Obviously.
I'm not opposed to the idea of having kids. You know, whatever. My fiance and I have not made up our minds either way yet as to whether we want children. So yeah.
Isn't that why you get married?
You get married for tax benefits. My fiance is
so
self-employed, and I'm gainfully employed, making decent wage in an IT job. Yeah, we're getting married for tax reasons.
Awesome.
I mean, and we also love each other and all that stuff too, but also taxes.
Love. What's that?
Mm-hmm. You're like me and make a gamer. There you go, Cranky. That's right. You play games with your son, don't you? See, that would be good. That would be a good thing to have happen.
Gaming is the future. Virtual reality, printing, really printing.
Jack, I have a friend who says you sound sexy.
1151, fly heading 270.
I'm not allowed
Really?
to. I'm not allowed to say any further details except for the fact
Going
that
721 Bravo Alpha, contact Las Vegas, approach
Okay.
125.02. So yeah.
Well, I never had that. I never had that comment before.
a 2502.
I think my voice sounds like
if you want to get it ready.
crap.
Well, we're not going there yet, but 2502 is what the guy in front of us just got.
2502.
Yeah. Start saving now. Yeah, I mean, if we have kids, it's going to be some time, and it's probably not going to be for another 3 or 4 years at least.
721 Bravo Alpha, Vegas.
My fiance and I have quite a lot of traveling that we want to do.
Approach Vegas altimeter 265. Descend via the Cape 3. Visual approach runway 25 left.
Okay, so the new visuals in the 25s.
Boeing 721 Bravo Alpha, Vegas approach the Vegas altimeter 2965. Descend via the Cape 3 R never arrival. Expect vectors visual approach runway 25 left.
Leave the taxes pit out of the bows. Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea, Exterminator.
Number 13151. Can you give me your best rate down so I can get you, so I don't have to give you any delay vectors? Boeing 1 Bravo Alpha wasn't for you.
Can you give me, can you give me 116.9er on primary?
I'll report the field in sight.
Yep.
It's the last Daggett.
116.9er on Nav 1.
Yep. I think we're going to pretty much Clar bang on. We're going to be a little bit quick, though.
Omni 890, contact Las Vegas approach 125.02.
12502 for the approach, 890. Was it Vegas approach?
Yeah, Vegas approach. And tell me
Vegas
the weather.
approach, Omni 890 at 14,000 for 13,000, and we have the weather.
Omni 890, Las Vegas approach, thanks. Vegas altimeter 2965. And you can expect a visual approach runway 25 left.
Roger, visual approach 25 left, 890.
Now 1315 on Palm Springs Airport, now 1 o'clock, 5 miles, put the field in sight.
345 at DME 28.
Now 13151, do you need a left 360 for your descent, or are you okay? 13151, make a left 16 and report when reestablished on final.
Or time of day. Oh, that's right. We're tracking real time of day.
Yeah.
Our shadows are in the same spot. It's creepy.
Creepy.
You have SkyMax? I mean, not SkyMax.
No.
Max Effects?
No, I don't.
Oh. Your color looks different than
We are
mine.
looking at stock. But you're running, aren't you running the Fly with Lua tools or something?
Oh, I am. Maybe
That
that's
makes
what's
things a
doing.
little bluer.
Cabin's pressurized good, I guess.
After you killed everybody's eardrums?
No, we didn't. No, go into standby mode.
You want to give me Boulder City on nav 1, please?
Boulder City and nav 1.
16.7.
Active?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you. Nav 2 should
Could
come
be,
to Vegas. Speaking
Yep.
Nav 2 on Vegas. I'm going to use that for my approach.
And I'll put in the localizer anyway.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Just in case we get some weather.
Just in
So
case.
what do you want to do? Just what do you want to do for landing flaps? 30?
30's fine, yeah.
Omni 890, descend maintain 10,000.
Descend maintain 10,000, 890. Got it?
Yeah.
Ah, we're flying planes. This stuff you couldn't do years ago.
What, flying all this together?
Yeah, I mean, I had to make the plane. It took a long time.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Well, if you,
Couldn't
you
do
know, if you hadn't dicked around so much, we've gotten done a little quicker.
Right. I need to go dick around tonight.
Number 13151, Palm Springs Tower.
Traffic up there
Yep.
still. Which gave you no alert. Hate that. USAC, buddy, we've been live for 4 hours now.
What?
USAC comes in and says Twitch gave him no alert. I'm like, dude, we've been live for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, though.
If you guys
right at the end of the stream.
want updates on things that FlyJSim's doing, we have a Facebook page you guys can like if you haven't already. I post up there quite a bit, little things like Twitch events like this.
What is your Facebook page, Jack?
It's that.
We have this Facebook page. It's really awesome. I'm not going to tell you what it is, though.
It's FlyJSim. It's facebook.com/FlyJSim.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. And I linked it in the chat.
Why aren't you using Twitter?
It actually does go to Twitter, but I don't really interact back with Twitter. Twitter's kind of a weird alien world for me, and so is Reddit.
Okay.
And so does G+ still. I'm still getting used to that.
Nobody uses Google+. Yeah, dude, USAC, we went live at 5 o'clock Eastern time. We flew from Denver to San Diego, and now we're flying San Diego to LA to Las Vegas. And we're pretty much just about done here. We're doing shared cockpit tonight with Jack and FlyJSim. Do what?
Never mind. I'm going to put 0 on mine so that I know where the hell I'm pointing.
Okay. You're tuned into Vegas, though, so
I know, but I just want to have.
all you want to do is have some fun. You got a feeling? You're not the only one?
Yeah, something like that. Alright, landing lights are on.
Yeah, so we're going to be landing flaps 30.
Flaps 30 with brakes max, which they keep turning off for some reason. I don't even know why.
What do you mean?
It might just be the overways how the auto brakes work in X-Plane, but sometimes they cut off. Like they're not supposed to cut off.
Oh.
Like if that light comes on underneath the auto brake, the little disarm light, that means they cut off for some reason. X-Plane's auto brake system is what I'm using right now, and I think I'm going to go in and redo that and rewrite my own code for the auto brake system because we actually have the deceleration rate values now. So
nice.
Believe it or not.
We're going to get one more frequency change, and we'll get tower. So flying into Las Vegas, we're going to be seeing the Glitter Gulch scenery, which is on sale at xplane.org. Beautiful scenery. I don't know that I don't necessarily know that it's worth $25, but it is really well done, and the strip's modeled very, very well. So it's good.
If you need Vegas scenery, which is what if you're flying on PilotEdge, you need Vegas scenery.
Yeah.
You know, San Francisco scenery too, and
AirTran library that we're flying is thanks to Cranky65. Put this together. It's got my little tail number on it, November 717 Tango Sierra. We're not flying November 7 Tango Sierra tonight. Yeah, I mean, I have a Twitter account. I think it's on there. Yeah, it's on there somewhere. And I've started posting now when I go live on Twitter.
If I had my own PR guy full time, then maybe I'd be on everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's hard enough just to be on Facebook.
Understandable.
But that is where I post quite a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to getting new planes out and all the information. That's where I keep most of my customers informed. The most is on Facebook.
Theater not worth running up to standards on the option now. Got it. Reminds me of Vegas vacation in Vegas. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's for what it is, it's cool. The Las Vegas airport and the Henderson airport's modeled, and he said that he wants to do North Las Vegas and a few other airports around the area too, which is nice. It's still better than any of the freeware options that are out there, and having the whole Vegas Strip model is pretty sweet. Because actually, if you're doing, sometimes you'll get visual on the 1.9s, and you're basically told to turn your base to the stratosphere, which is kind of cool. USACs all over the caps tonight. This controller should be giving us descent instructions here momentarily, but he's not. Right about now, they should put us down to 8,000. Traffic flying down there? Somebody flying visually over Vegas. Yeah, there is somebody there. Oh, he's taken off. Nice. Max Weldon. I've heard that name before.
Maybe we should have said midfield.
No, that's fine. Yeah, he's not giving us descent instructions because that guy just took off.
Oh, well, we're not midfield yet. Once we're in midfield, I'm sure he'll say something.
Yeah.
All right, that guy did just take off. He was dead down there.
Max Weldon. That's who it is. That name sounds familiar.
Awesome. It does.
No fountain at the Bellagio. There are no fountains at the Bellagio. It's kind of a bummer. There is water at the Bellagio. Just the fountains don't do anything.
Yeah, the 12:35 Las Vegas departure, radar contact.
Speed back a little bit here. Gotta work tomorrow, Chevy. Well, there are worse things that could happen.
But you can keep your speed up. We gotta go out like 10 miles.
I don't have to go that far. Just have to go to that hill right in front of us.
Not that hill.
Right in front of us, yeah. You don't have to go all the way out to the lake. Not for visual approach.
No, not for visual approach, no.
We can come down to 210. He should give us descent instructions soon. If you're on the RNAV, you're actually supposed to be 210 right now. Of course, you're supposed to also be like a couple thousand feet lower, but...
Mm-hmm.
I think he might have forgotten about us.
No, I'm sure he'll be fine.
They say controller's calling us. Dude, are you tuned in? You're on 20.
Why is our frequencies back on number 1?
You're supposed to be 125.02.
Why did they switch over?
You're supposed to be 125.02, not 125.20.
What? Oh.
125.02. There.
But they what?
125.02 is what we were on. Go ahead and tell them that we're back.
Boeing 721 Bravo Alpha, Las Vegas Tower, wind variable at 6 runway 25 left.
Wait, why are you on tower? Dude, what are you doing?
Oh, why are we on? Because we're on COM 2, dude. You're messing everything up.
No, you
don't
need to
do
be,
it.
We're supposed to be 125.02 on COM 1.
Oh, sorry, we are. COM 1, 1, 2. Yeah, we are good.
Yeah, because I just set it back there. So tell them that we're here and let's get a stat.
Omni 890 lost approach.
Las Vegas approach, Omni 890. We're back with you. I don't know what happened.
Omni 890, no problem.
Idea.
The Las Vegas airport now 7 o'clock, 8 miles. Put the field in sight.
Have it in sight.
We have it inside 890.
Omni 890, clear visual approach, runway 25 left.
Clear visual approach 25 left, 890.
What did you do?
You said 12520.
12502.
That's what I wrote down on my paper. That's what I have put in.
12502. Can you give me flaps 5, please?
Yeah. And we can put gear out too to get some drag.
Yeah, gear down. I've done the same thing coming in here though. 12520, and you pick up because 220 works until you get about to Las Vegas Airport. I was even thinking, like, it's getting kind of quiet here.
Okay, let's just make sure tower's back on. What's tower frequency?
We're not over the tower yet.
But I'm gonna put it in COM 2.
Okay.
That's Las Vegas Tower.
19.9er.
19.9er. Alright, got it. I see what happened.
It's alright, dude.
It's all your fault.
Just because you made the damn airplane doesn't mean you're always right.
You said 1252.
I said 02. I'm going to go watch the VOD later and tell you.
Okay.
I'm not mad, Rick. Don't worry about it. Maybe a little frustrated there for a second, but that's all right.
It's okay. It makes it interesting. We're good.
Have a drink.
I don't need a drink.
Hey, Bando. Appreciate you showing up, man.
These windows really suck when you're making that turn. They don't really help you find the frickin' airport.
Well, you've got that. You've got that nice window up here in the just above your head.
Yeah, the 1235.
It doesn't
center,
perfectly in this. Like the bar is perfectly in a spot that is completely useless.
Yeah.
12635, and have a nice night. Good day, 1235.
Some spoilers here. So
Okay.
What can we do? Can we do 10?
We are.
Give me flaps 10, please.
There's the ILS.
10.
Whoa. Flaps 10.
I'm gonna put some spoilers out and see if I can get us down.
We're good. We're actually on the ILS.
Yeah, the 1235 Los Angeles Center.
Look at the. Yeah, I just switched it over.
I'll show us way above.
What's the frequent? What's the?
Omni 890, contact Las Vegas Tower, 119.9er, safe landing.
Over to over tower 890. Okay. Fuck it.
November 714 Victor.
All right,
we're good.
Tower.
We're good.
Visual 25
Right
left.
downwind departure to southeast of cruise, wind 280 at 17, gust 21, runway true.
Just a little bit of a glide slope.
Yeah. Flaps 15 when you can.
Flaps 15. Gears down. Spoilers armed.
Yep.
Vegas Tower, Omni 890 on, visual approach 25 left.
Flaps 30 when you can.
Omni 890, Las Vegas Tower, wind variable 6, runway 25 left, cleared to land.
Clear land 25 left, 890. Okay.
Gear down 3 remaining, flaps down. And
flaps are down at 30.
Checked. Speed brake arm, lights on, clearance received. It's bird on the ground. To be fair, we have been doing this for like, well, I mean, we've been on PilotEdge, I guess, only for like 3 hours, but...
Hey, we make mistakes, we're having fun.
Shit happens. Also drinking. I'm drinking quite heavily, so...
Oh, a little tongue-tied? Yeah, well, it happens.
Dude, you know, I'm gonna definitely highlight this approach, though.
Oh. Very good on speed. We good on weight this time? Yeah.
Huh?
I said we're good on weight this time?
Yeah, I think we're okay. Definitely, definitely below the max landing weight.
This is gonna be fun watching you from here.
Why do you say that?
This is fun watching somebody else fly the plane from,
Oh.
but you're in the damn thing. I can actually watch from the exterior.
There you go. So can I.
Mini 15 kilo frequency change route. Good day.
Oh, way high. Way high. Okay, though.
It happens to the best of us.
Almost crap on
You're good.
Almost burped myself there. Bellin says 1010 flying. Quiet the peanut gallery.
Here we are.
Yeah, we're coming
100.
in way fast.
We're good.
We cool, we
Good.
cool, we cool.
Good.
we
Put it
cool.
down nice and soft. Oh, that's nice. Nice and soft. Yep, right there. Hold it right there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, nice, nice. Okay. Brakes kicked off for some reason.
Is it because did we bounce it a little bit?
And we're 80 knots. 60 knots? I don't know. I'm going to have to check on that. It does bother me. I'm going to rewrite the code for that. Probably get off right there, maybe.
Yep, we got it. Oh, the auto brakes took. Because they definitely were holding there at the end.
Taxi to the A to be at Alpha 5, Bravo 5, Charlie. Cross runway 25 right. That's frequency. Good day.
Roger, taxi around Alpha 5, Bravo 5, Charlie ramp, and we cleared across the runway.
Omni A90 affirmative. Cross runway 25 right at Alpha 5.
Roger, 890. Just wanted to make sure. Wanted to give her some
That's fine.
shit, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you know, it's a runway. I wanted to get permission to cross the damn runway. You know? Because if you don't,
Yeah.
and you cross it, then you're...
Alpha 5, Bravo 5, right?
Alpha 5, Bravo 5, Charlie to the gate.
Oh, my electricity. Why didn't I like
Number 4, Victor Alpha frequency change.
You're fine.
Good day.
Be cool, be cool.
You're fine. I'm doing the after...
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Bellins, that's comment of the night right there.
Where was it?
You
What did he
win.
say?
He says in quotes, "Oh yeah, right there, right there. Hold it there." It sounded like we were casting something else.
That was a really good landing, though.
Thank you.
Why is this guy floating? We got a floater here. We have a problem. We got a floater. Call the deck. Call the ramp hands. We got a floater.
We're okay.
They got to
we're
clean
okay.
it up.
This one has an auto gate, right? It does.
Yeah. Right. Careful.
Careful,
We're all set up for you to turn everything off whenever you're ready. Some brake action. This is the ultimate way to do this. By the way, this is just the best way.
Oh no!
It'll tell you to stop.
I know. No,
Oh, there you go.
I stopped too soon. You say we're good to go? Turn it off?
Yep, we're good to go on turning it off. Parking brake is set, and you're good.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm a little sweaty now.
Really? Landing, I liked it. It was soft.